You can raise your hand if you want to answer. Any idea? Okay, so let me call a name. Let's see, what can you share about when you hear the phrase discover yourself? Okay, so Granger, you're smiling. Okay, so what can you think of when you hear the phrase discover yourself?
Um, discover myself.
Uh-huh.
Um,
What is it all about? Or what is discover? Yeah?
yeah.
Okay, what about Harry? I think you have some answer. Can you help Granger?
I think discover is the thing discover is find something that no one have found it in the past.
Okay, yes, that is correct. That's the definition of the word discover. Something that we find out that did not existed in the past.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about discover yourself? Do you have any idea, Mia?
No, sorry, teacher, I don't.
Yes, it's okay.
Uh,
That's completely fine when you say you don't have idea. Okay, so when we say discovering oneself or discover yourself, this means that it is the process, okay, of gaining insight about ourselves. Okay, because as we grow older, there are some things that we don't know about ourselves, whether we are introvert or extrovert, and that refers to our personality. Okay, so Granger, what is your personality that you like the most? For example, me, the personality that I love about myself is being organized. Okay, what about you, Granger?
Um, I I have 1 minute?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me call another name. I'll get back to you after a minute. Okay, hi, Leia. Good evening. Okay, so what is the personality that you have that you like the most? Yes, Leia. Oh, by the way, I encourage you all to turn on your camera. Okay, so that I will know if you are looking at the screen, you're doing something or what. Okay, so yes, Granger, do you have any answer now? Or Harry?
I think uh, I think it is. I like my personality that I like best. I think is funny.
Being funny, very good. Okay, being humorous, nice. Okay, so thank you for that one. So Unit 2 is all about discovering yourself. So at the end of this lesson, our goal is to know some vocabulary that um that we will know if we are introvert, extrovert, if or you are shy or whatsoever. Okay, so as usual, this lesson is divided into three. We have vocabulary, phrases we're going to read, and we'll have a discussion at the end. So let's get started with the vocabulary. Okay, so we have here strength. Okay, so let me go back to Granger. What is strength?
Spring is a
Or let me ask you a question. What is your strength, Granger?
Is our strength.
Yeah, your strength.
My strength is strong, dance.
Yes, very good. You are strong. That is your strength. Okay, so when we say strength, this is the quality of a person that that says they are physically strong. So when you say that, oh, my strength is I am strong, then yes, that is one of your strength. Okay, what about you, Harry? You're smiling and laughing. I don't know why. Okay, so what is your strength?
I think it is hard to tell because I don't have any strength. Well,
Can you draw well? Can you
what?
speak English well? And if you can,
Yes, 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 I can.
those
Yes,
are
I
your
can.
strength. Okay, then that is your strength because you
Yeah.
can draw well, then that is one of your strengths. Okay, so here when we say strength, example of that are the good things that we have in ourselves. Okay, so I can swim well. That is one of my strengths. Okay, I can also speak English well. That's also my strength. Another examples. I can communicate by just using my hands without talking. So that is also one strength. But I cannot do that. That's only an example. Okay, now next we have here weakness. So weakness is the opposite of strength. So when we say strength as someone's strong ability of doing something, weakness is someone, how do I say this? Maybe weaknesses. What are example of weaknesses? You are shy to speak in public. Okay, that is one of my weakness. Speaking in public. Okay, another example. I am shy or I cannot draw well. That's one of my weakness. Okay, what about you? Mia, what is your weaknesses or what is your weakness?
My weakness is drawing.
Drawing.
I'm
Oh,
actually good at drawing.
oh, you are good in drawing, right?
No, I said that I'm not very good at drawing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, same. I'm not good at drawing either. Okay, and that is okay because everyone has its own strength and weaknesses. Okay, just like Harry, he can speak English well, but I know Harry also has some weaknesses, right? Because nobody's perfect in this world. Okay, now next we have here goal. Okay, so let's start with the word goal first. Okay, goal are our objectives or our aim. Okay, so what are my goals in life? Oh, my goal in life is to be reunited with my boyfriend. That is a goal that you don't expect from me, right? Because when we say goals, I want to finish my study, I want to build a house, I want to find a stable job. Yes, those are also examples of goals. There are so many goals in life. But when we say goal of life, that is your purpose of life. Okay, now let me ask someone. Okay, so hi, Kate. Good evening. What is your goal?
I think my goal of life is being a volunteer.
Volunteer. Why do you want to be a volunteer?
I want to donate the money or help the poor people.
Yes, wow, that's so sweet of you to say that. Do you know that being volunteer doesn't have a salary? You are rendering
Um,
service for free. Do you know that one?
yeah,
Wow, are you okay with that? Yes or no?
yes,
Wow, that's so sweet of you. You have a genuine heart, Kate. Okay, thank you for that, Kate. Okay, so now I want someone to read this sentence. Who wants to read it? You can raise your hand. Okay, Alex. Hi. Could you please
Hi.
read this one, Alex?
Okay, so my goal of life is to have as many people as possible.
Great. Thank you so much for reading that one, Alex. Okay, so Alex, how about you personally? What is your goal?
My goal is being a step of my idol. I think so.
Pardon?
My goal is being a staff of my idol. I think so.
You mean you want to meet your idol in person?
No, I being a staff.
What do you mean by that? Could you please write the word a self as self?
S T A F F.
S
Uh,
C A F F. This one?
staff. T.
Oh, so you want to be one of the staffs of your idol, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Who is your idol? Alex.
I have too many, but I am too shy to I'm too shy to read.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I'm too shy to read my to say aloud my idol.
Oh, yes. And I respect that one, Alex. Okay, so thank you for your participation, Alex. Okay, I hope one day that you will be one of your idol's staff. Okay, or we can say personal assistant. Okay, so next we have here extroverted. Okay, so when we say that you are extroverted person, you are outgoing, you're very active, you are sporty, and you are so loud. Okay, you can easily make friends. You're not speaking in a public. That is being an extroverted. Okay, so who is an extroverted person here? Could you please raise your hand? No one? Okay, now who is in this room that can easily make friends? Ron, very good. Okay,
Mm.
so Ron, tell us, Ron, how will you introduce yourself to a stranger?
I will introduce my name, uh, school, class, grade, and my birthday.
Very good. Yes. And of course, don't forget to say hi like that. Okay, so thank you for that. So now next we have the opposite of extrovert, which is introvert. Okay, so now can anyone here tell me the meaning of introverted? What is introverted? Any idea? Let me call a name. Tuan, what is an introverted? What about Lena? Oh, no one. Peter, do you have any idea about being an introverted person? How about Nathan? Okay. So when we say introverted person, that means you are shy, you are very reserved, you don't like being friends with a stranger, or it's so hard for you to have small talk with a stranger. Okay. And if you met someone, it is so difficult for you to say, hi, how you doing? Because you are shy. So introverted person, they have a very small circle of friends. Okay. And once they are with the crowd, they tend to be, how do I say this? They tend to be, oh, yes, Sam. Thank you for that. Sam said, I think it is a person who is very friendly, funny, and have many friends. Okay, thank you for that one, Sam. So this one, what you're describing is an extrovert person. An extroverted person is very friendly, funny, and they have so many friends. While the introvert is the opposite. Okay, they are shy, they're quiet, they just like reading books. They want to be on their own. Okay, and if they have some friends, they just have two or three friends, and they are very picky when it comes to their friends in compared to the extroverted person where they can socialize with anyone, and it's not hard for them to make friend easily. Okay, even though that an extroverted person is like that, an introverted person is very good in keeping a secret, and they are very loyal. Yes, because if you're going to tell them your secret, they don't share it to anyone because they are a reserved person. Okay, so now, since we already know what is an introverted person is, does anyone here in this room who is an introvert person? Raise your hand. Alex. Oh, Alex too. Very good. Okay, so who is the one who raised his hand when I asked? Is there anyone here who is extroverted? Was that Alex or Ron? Okay, so Alex, could you please tell us why are you introverted?
Um, I am being frightened when I am faced with a crowd.
Yes. And that was also me back then when I was a student, Alex. I was 100% introverted, but when I became a teacher, I think I am between introverted and extroverted person. And that is okay too. It's not all the time that you are 100% extroverted and 100% introverted. Okay, you can be both too. Okay, so now let's continue with the word decisive. Okay, what is decisive? Yes, Harry?
Decisive is the pupil who is making decision really fast.
That is right. Okay, and they are very determined to their decisions in life. Okay, so are you a decisive person, Harry?
What?
Are you a decisive person?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay, so let's just say that you are about to be a college student. Okay,
What?
so have
Yeah.
okay, let's just pretend that you're about to enroll to be a college student. Okay, so which course are you going to take in college, Harry? Yes.
I
Can you hear me?
can, yeah. Can you repeat?
Oh, yes. Okay, let's just say that you're about to enroll in college. Have you ever decided your course already or not yet?
I have, I, I didn't make a decision future, and I don't need to worry about that in now.
Yes, because you still have long years to decide about it, right? Okay, now that is decisive. Okay, so Harry is correct when he defined the word decisive. Okay, now next we have here frank. What is frank? Okay, so here when we say frank, this is the person who is very straightforward. And when they say something, they say it to you directly. And when we say frank person, they are so honest. They don't have filter with what words to say. For example, if you have a classmate who has a smelly armpit, as a frank person, you can say, "Hey, use some deodorant." That is a frank person. They are straightforward. So people sometimes get hurt when frank person tell them something. Yeah, because for them that is okay, but for us it's like, "Oh, she hurt me." Yes. Okay, but you know what's best about frank person? They don't make lies. It's like they are always honest. Okay. So now next we have here ambitious. What is ambitious? I'm gonna call name so that you can practice your speaking skill. What about mango? What is ambitious?
Mm, mm, please, I don't know.
Okay, what about Mark? What is ambitious, Mark?
I don't know too.
Okay, so anyone here who has idea of the word ambitious? Who are raising their hand? Okay, Alex.
I think ambitious is who has a lot of goal in in your life.
That is true. Okay, so what about Harry? Okay,
Uh,
what is
I think
ambitious?
ambitious is the pupil who has a very high goal in their lives.
Yes, they have a strong desire of doing something. For example, I want to be a doctor. Okay, whatever ways that I can do, I will really become a doctor, even though that let's just say that my ambition in life is to be a doctor. Okay, then when you enroll into medicine, okay, it costs so much money. It is pricey. So even though that I belong in a poor family, I would still find way to become a doctor. That's how ambitious I am because I have a strong desire of being a doctor. Okay, so that is an example of ambitious person. Okay, now next we have here confident. What is confident? Yes, let's call Kira. What is confident, Kira? What about Tuan, Lily? What do you mean by confident? Hi, Trimin. Good evening. What is the meaning of confident?
Wait a minute.
Peter. Okay, what about Peter? What is confident? Okay, no one. No one want to say something about it. So let me define this. Oh, Ron. Very good. What is confident, Ron?
confident is feeling or showing confident is in yourself or self-assured.
Very good. The word is self-assured. So when you are self-assured, you believe in yourself and you believe in your capabilities and ability. Okay, let's just say, let's set an example. Let's set Ron as an example. Okay, he was so confident of telling us the meaning of confident because that is also correct. Does it make sense? Okay. So now, next we have here open-minded. What about open-minded? What is open-minded, Nathan? Okay, what about Toy Wong? What is open-minded? What about Sender? Okay, yes, Granger.
I think open-minded is friendly with everyone around.
Okay, thank you for that one, Granger. So when we say open-minded person, you are the person who accepts different opinion. That is not the same as yours. That is being an open-minded. For example, let's go hiking in winter. Okay, that is your opinion. It's okay to hike during winter. But your classmate would say, "Oh, you know what, Harry? It's not okay to go hiking when it's winter because it's so cold. And I think we won't be able to sleep all throughout the night when it's so cold inside our tent." So you are okay. Ah, yeah, you are correct. Then let's just postpone of us going for a hike during the winter season. So that is you being open-minded. You are willing to accept different opinions from other people. Okay. And when you are an open-minded person too, you accept criticism. Okay, if somebody's going to bash you, you're okay with that because you see that one as positive. Do you know the word bash? Yes? Okay. So when we say the word bash, let's just say that I am so famous in the Philippines, but I'm not. Okay. If I am a famous person, I do TikTok, I'm a content creator, I have so many followers in Facebook, and as a content creator, they have so many people who love them. And on the other hand, they also have bashers. The job of the bashers is to say negative things towards you or against you. But if you are an open-minded person, you don't entertain them. You focuses on the people who love you and who loves to watch your contents. Okay, that is bash. Oh, let me give you a definite example of bashing. For example, "Oh, you're not helping your family. You are just good at helping other people, but with your own family, you just ignored them." Okay, so that's what the basher told. But you don't believe in that. You just said, "Oh, this basher doesn't know me. So why would I be affected on his or her opinion?" So that's only an example of bashing. All right. Now next, we have here creative. Creative. What is creative? Okay, let me call a name. Lena. What about Tui Wong or Minari? Do you have any idea of a person who is creative? How about Mark? What is creative, Mark? Oh, you can honestly say, I don't know. Yes, if you don't know, if I call your name and you have no idea about that word, you can say, I don't know, teacher. Yes, that is actually acceptable than being ignored. And as if you didn't hear that I called your name, right? Okay, yes, Sam, what is creative?
I think people have many ideas.
Very good. Okay, when you are a creative, thank you for that one, Sam. When you are a creative person, that means you are innovative. You have so many ideas. Okay, so now next we have here patient. What is patient? Let me call a name one more time. Okay, Minari, what is patient? Yes. What about Tuan? What is patient? Oh, it's the same thing. What about Toy Wong? Toy Wong? Do you have any idea about the word patient? Okay, so here when we say patient, this refers to a person who can wait for a long period of time. Okay, and they can endure difficulties because they are patient. Okay, example for that is when you and your friend agreed to meet at the cinema yesterday at 8 o'clock. But when you were there, your friend was 1 hour late. So as a normal person, we would say, "Oh, I'll just go home. I will not wait for my friend. He's just wasting my time, right?" But if you are a patient person, you can say, "Oh, I'll just wait for him or her. Maybe there was some emergency that happened." Okay, but if you are a patient person, don't let anyone take advantage of your personality of being a patient. You also have to speak out for yourself. Okay, it doesn't mean that, oh, because I'm patient, then I will just wait for them without showing up. That's not okay. Because even though that you are a patient person, if the person that doesn't show up on your agreed schedule, that means they don't have respect for you. Okay, so you really have to speak out for yourself. Okay, now next we have here optimistic. I think we've learned the word optimistic on our first class, right? Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of optimistic? You can also look at this picture so because it will give you idea what is an optimistic person is. Okay, we can see sunny day. And here, pessimistic, we can see rainy days. What do you mean by that? Okay, let me call the name. Please tell me I don't know if you don't know. Okay, so monkey, what is an optimistic person?
Uh, Optimistic person is opposite the pessimist person.
Very good. Yes, you got a point on that one, monkey. Okay, so monkey, are you an optimistic person?
Not.
Not. So you're a pessimistic person. I see. Okay, so now Who is here in the class that is considered an optimistic person? Oh, let me define an optimistic person first. Monkey is correct when he said it is the opposite of being a pessimistic person. So when we say optimistic person, you are very positive in life. Okay. And you always look forward to the result positively. That's right, Sam. Sam says, I think it is a person who always think positively. Yes, that is correct. Oh, Sam, I think you have so much ideas because you always send me direct message. I encourage you to speak out so that you can practice your speaking skill. Okay, Sam?
Yes.
Okay, there you are. Very good. Okay, so Sam, are you an optimistic person?
I think sometimes.
Very good. Okay, we always think of the good things of that situation, even though that the situation is terrible, we still see the good things from it. Okay, now next we have pessimistic. If optimistic person is so positive, when we say pessimistic, they always think negatively. Okay, let's go hiking. Oh, I don't want to go hiking. It's so dangerous. Maybe there will be landslide. Okay, that is a pessimistic person. Another example. Oh, I want to be a doctor. Oh, you can't be a doctor because you're poor. That is an pessimistic person. They always focuses on negative things instead of looking out the bright side. That's why in this picture, optimist thinks uh better, or they think, or we can see here sun, because sun represents brighter future. Okay, but when we say pessimist, they always think negatively, and rain is gloomy weather. So when you are a pessimist person, you always focuses on the bad things. Is that clear? Okay, now let's have this reading part. I know that you are all tired because you had previous class, right? Okay, but I encourage you to participate in our class. Okay, so let me call a name, especially the one that doesn't open their cameras. Okay, let me call Mark. Could you please read this one, Mark? Hello, Mark. Are you there?
Yes,
Okay, could you please read this one?
my name is Peter, and I am
Please continue. Hello, Mark. I cannot hear you. Okay, let me call another name. Toy Wong. Could you please read the first part? Are you there? What about Kira? Juan, Lily, Lena, Peter, Nathan. Oh, I think they're doing something. Or maybe they're not actually listening to our class. That's why they don't respond. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so Alex, could you please read this one?
My name is Peter and I am 27 years old. I work as a salesman for a multinational company.
Very good. Okay, could you please repeat, Alex? salesman?
Salesman.
Very good. Thank you for that, Alex. So when we say multinational company, this is a company that operates in multiple countries. What are the companies that operates in multiple countries? Just like Jollibee. Have you heard about Jollibee? Jollibee operates in Vietnam, the
Really much.
Philippines, the
Yeah.
United States of America, and
We
all
eat
over the world. Yes, that is one of the famous fast food in the world. Oh, actually, that's one of the famous fast food here in the Philippines because it originated in the Philippines. Okay, so now, next we have here the second paragraph. I'm going to call a name too. Okay, let me go back with Leo. It's so easy. All you have to do is just read. What about Mugi? How about Kira, Juan, Toy Wong? How about Mark, Peter, Lena, Nathan? Oh, Sender, I want you to read this one. Oh, it's so easy. All you have to do is to unmute yourself, then read it. Okay, so let me call another one. We have here Peter. What about Peter? Could you please read this one? Or Mango?
Mm, uh, um, sorry, but it's very noisy here. Very noisy.
I can't hear you well, Mango. What did you say? Okay, so who wants to read the second part? Okay, yes, Harry.
I am introvert. I like to stay alone. In front of the crowd, I often shy. I rarely go out and make friends with strangers. I don't have a lot of friends, but most of my friends are close to me. My friends also trust me a lot. I am also honest, frank, and helpful. I am already ready to help any person who is in trouble.
Very good. Thank you for reading that one. Harry, could you please repeat introverted?
Introverted.
Very good. Okay, so is there a word here that you don't know?
No.
Okay, great. So now, what about the third paragraph? Okay, I want a volunteer to read this one. It's so easy, just like Alex and Harry did. All you have to do is to read, and if there are some mistakes, don't worry about it. I'm here to correct it. Who wants to read the third paragraph? Okay, let me call a name. Again, we have Kira. Okay, so I'll go back to you later, Kira. Yes, Sam, could you please read this one?
Okay. I have some strength. Firstly, I think I am very hardworking and patient. I believe that with hard work, I can achieve everything I want. I am also very intelligent. I can learn everything easily and quickly.
Very good. Wow, you are such a great reader. So far, so good. All pronunciation and intonations are correct. Well done, Sam. Okay, so now, what do you mean by the word hardworking? Okay, what is the meaning of hardworking, Kira? You know what? If you don't volunteer in our class, I would still call your name again and again and again until I can hear your voice. Why is it that Mia and Harry, I don't call them very often? Because they tend to volunteer. So if you don't want me to call your name, then just volunteer. Okay. So yes, Kira, what is the definition of the word hardworking? What about Juan? Okay, so a person who is hardworking, okay, they work so hard so that they earn money. Okay, they tend to work overtime. Okay, now next, what about here? However, I want a volunteer to read this one. Don't worry, I will not ask question. I promise that. Just read. Could you please read this one, Kira? Yes, Kate.
However, I have some weakness. First, sometimes I act or make decisions according to my mood or emotion without thinking reason, reasonably. At the time, I often make wrong decisions, which sometimes hurt others.
Very good. Thank you for reading this one, Kate. And thank you because you volunteered too. Could you please repeat reasonably?
Reasonably,
Very good. Often.
of-
Often.
often.
All right. Okay, so now we are in the last paragraph. Who wants to read it? Okay, I want another hand. Okay, so let's just give it to Ron. Okay, could you please read this one, Ron?
Okay. My goal of life is to become a successful and useful person. I really want to earn a lot of money. To earn money, I'm ready to work hard. I can work up to 12 hours a day. However, I'm not materialistic but realistic.
Very good. Thank you so much for reading that one, Ron. So we have the word materialistic. Okay, let's define this one first. So when we say a person who is materialistic, that means they like buying things, even though that they don't need it. They just want uh to buy all the things that they want, not the things that they need. Okay, and they are more focused of having something that other people have. That is materialistic person. Okay, for example, I can see that my sister has an iPhone Pro Max. or iPhone 15 Pro Max, then I can say, oh, I want to buy that one too. That is me being a materialistic person. Okay. But it's not all the time that if you're a materialistic person, you are a bad person. No. Okay. When you are a materialistic person, it just means that you like buying things because you can afford it. Why not, right? If you have the money, then yeah, go for it. But when we say realistic person, this is a person who would spend money realistically. Okay, who is very pragmatic? A person who is pragmatic is, okay, oh, I have $1. What can I buy with my $1? Should I go to Jollibee? Ah, it's so expensive. I can't afford it. Oh, I'll just buy something, then I'll cook. That way, I can save money. That is you being a realistic person. Or another example, let's go back to iPhone 15 Pro Max. Okay, if you are a realistic person, you would say, oh, I will not buy iPhone 15 Pro Max because I still have my smartphone and it has the same usage too. Okay, that way I can save money. All right. So now, do you have any question about this text? Raise your hand if you have any question. No question? Okay, now let me ask you question. I will call a name if no one will volunteer. Okay, what is Peter's job? Yes, Harry? I can't hear you.
Peter job is a salesman for a multinational company.
Very good. Okay, so what is his personality? Yes, Alex?
His personality as introvert.
That's right. He is an introverted person. Very good. What are his strengths? Yes, Ron?
His strength is he is very hardworking and patient, and he is very intelligent. He can learn everything easily and quickly.
Very good. Okay, so what are his weaknesses? Okay, I will count out to up to five. If no one volunteers, I will call a name. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so Tuan, what are his weaknesses? What about Lily? How about Lena? Kira? How about Min? Mugi? What are his weaknesses? Yes. Could you please say that one more time, Mugi? You are a little bit choppy.
His weakness is thinking reason, agree, um,
very, very frank.
Okay, thank you. I truly appreciate that one, Mugi, even though that I did not hear you well. Okay, but that is actually 100% better than not responding at all. Okay, so thank you so much for doing that, Mugi. Okay, what about Kira? What are Peter's weaknesses? Yes, Monkey?
Middle weaknesses is making a friend.
One more time, please. What is his weakness? Oh, making friends. Okay, yeah, that's right. Thank you for that one, Monkey. Because Peter is an introverted person, that's why it is difficult for him to easily make friends because he's shy. And also, one of his weaknesses is he is decisive. Okay, he easily make decisions according to his mood without thinking reasonably. And that's why he often make wrong decisions in life. And if we have wrong decisions in life, later on we regret about it. But we learn from it. So we avoid doing it again. Okay. So thank you so much for that one, Monkey. Now, what about here? Last question. What is his goal of life? Yes, Harry?
His goal of life is to become a successful and useful person.
Very good. Okay. So um this is how smooth our class would go if everyone will participate, right? And volunteer in reading or answering. So this time, let's practice speaking. Okay. So I'm going to call a name, but if you want to volunteer, I highly appreciate that one. Okay. So first, tell me something about yourself, Harry.
My name is Harry. I am 12 years old. I am studying in Bunson Secondary School. My hobby is playing computer games, and in my free time, I often play badminton. My weakness are um, my weakness is I am very shy when talking to a crowd, and yeah, that's all.
Wow, very good. Thank you for that. So you have this one star, Harry. All right. So Mia, what is your personality?
My personality is generous and sometimes can be lazy.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, everyone has its positive personality and bad personality. And I am also lazy Mia, so don't feel bad about it. Okay. So what about you, Granger? Are you really ambitious?
Uh, I think is yes.
Okay. So why do you say that you are an ambitious person? Because
I'm an ambitious person because um,
because you are determined in achieving your goal, right? Great. One last question. Okay, Tuan, what are your weaknesses? What about Nathan? What are your weaknesses, Nathan? Okay. So anyway, it's already time. I didn't know. Okay, so well, let's just call it a night. Thank you so much for your participation in our class. Next Saturday, I encourage you all to open your camera. And if I ask you question, if you don't know something, please say, I don't know. Don't pretend that you
Yeah.
didn't hear me calling your name because that is a sign of disrespect. So let's respect everybody here in this room. All right?
Yeah.
And if there is some connectivity issues, just send a message directly to me. I'm sorry, teacher, my internet is not good. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much. I hope you learned something and see you next week. Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
teacher.